So here we are once again, heartbroken. I decided to turn my pain into a project. They say one of the first steps to healing is being vulnerable. And for these words to make it beyond my journal onto strangers' ears is a bit terrifying. But sharing is what my soul felt like. Someone may relate, and if so, I'm so sorry you're heartbroken too. Soft Sundays was born because I needed a creative outlet. Something that would hold my tears, support my thoughts, hug my fears, and to simply show up to this platform in the most authentic state. I had no idea the first 15 days of the year would completely shake my world. To a close friend, becoming sick, to going through a traumatic experience, followed by the one that I loved deciding to walk away. Now here I am left to hug little Tori. The little girl who felt abandoned, never chosen, and many times felt like she wasn't good enough. I applied the work, I stayed in therapy, communicated my needs and expectations, and set boundaries. I was by no means perfect, but I showed up so much better than ever before. So why didn't it work? I spent last week analyzing everything. I questioned myself. I went through all of the thoughts. There were so many unanswered questions. Was I being rejected, or was the accountability being rejected? Either way, no real closure, but at this stage in my life, I don't find it necessary. It's been such a long time since I've been in this space, and really for the first time, I'm giving myself room to feel and heal. I remember there was a time when I would give myself a 3-day rule to cry it out, eat ice cream, binge all my emotions, and then on day 4, I would lock myself into some sort of a project. I've spent a great deal of my life suppressing my feelings into work, creative play, self-help books, into whatever that would help me get over the hump, to camouflage the pain. This time, there's no date. I'm waking up each day and allowing myself to do what I need to do for myself in these moments. Hey, so one thing I realized about this week, or just my big feelings, is that you can truly turn your pain into a project, right? Or you can really choose to turn your day around, even if you are dealing with life and dealing with all sorts of things. And today was one of those days. It finally snowed here in Houston, and I just decided to, I talked to my daughter earlier today, and I wasn't able to be present, but she did inspire me to go outside and play in the snow, and I just finally, had enough. I had a very cool, important phone call, and hopefully I'll be sharing this news at some point, but the phone call definitely helped me lift my spirits. But I just said, you know what, let me get up, let me shoot some content, let me just turn this day around. And it's beautiful outside, right? We finally got snow and the sun started coming out, and I'm like, look, I gotta get some content, I gotta put my fur coat on, I gotta do the whole thing. And so I went outside and it was just gorgeous, and I said, you know what, I need to just play. And so I did. I went outside and I played in the snow, but what really kind of tore me up about that was that because I have been so into my own, dealing with my own stuff, that I have just not been able to be present, right? And I think as parents, we're taught, we're told, or we're judged on how we show up for our children. And I have gotten very comfortable with having these discussions with my team. And I had to, just tell her, like, sorry, mom is just not here today. And she wasn't physically here, she was at my parents' house. But she called to, kind of have that experience with me via FaceTime with the snow. And at that time this morning, I just was not there. I was just thinking of, all the other things that I would typically be doing, and Either way, I just was not present today. And the truth is, I just didn't have the capacity. I didn't have it in me. And I think we are conditioned as parents to, like, you got to show up, you got to do this, you got to do that. And in a lot of instances, yes, you do. But I had to be okay with telling her, Mom just doesn't have it right now. And I'm sitting here because I just finished messaging her and letting her know that, just wrote her a message saying that I apologize, that I just could not be there for her today, and that I needed this time for myself, and that at some point she'll understand it. She'll understand that I just need to continue to process this and get myself better and get myself back to a space where I can truly show up and truly be present. But I think we have to normalize communicating with our kids, and you don't have to tell them everything, but just giving them the advance notice of why. It's not your fault, it has nothing to do with you. And it was just me saying, look, mommy is not perfect, and I do realize that I have to fill my cup up so that I can fully be present in all the other aspects of my life, whether it's work, whether it's content creation, whether it's whether it's showing up as a mom, a daughter, a sibling, a partner, whatever the case may be. I have to completely surrender to myself. And I know it sounds selfish, and I know it sounds extremely messed up, but I also know that it's just true. And so I just wanted to kind of pop in and just encourage any other mother that this is what soft minimalism on motherhood looks like for me, or at least a part of soft minimalism in motherhood. Yeah. Most days I've cried, I've scrolled, I've done some work, I've called my mom just to talk. I've spent a lot of alone time. And my therapist told me that it would take time. And for the first time, I'm allowing it to. This week, I'm noticing and assessing my thoughts, trying not to judge them nor myself, allowing them to flow and go. I'm reminding myself daily that I can change the trajectory of my day and focus on finding joy, even in the smallest moments and memories. It's hard not to revel on so many beautiful moments shared: laughter, living room dances, inside jokes, quality time, morning chats. And I was able to witness a softness in me that I had never seen before in a love space. I was able to be vulnerable and experience something just a little bit more than before. Hey, happy Thursday. So I didn't really film anything today. I just got home from work and I got a package, and so I felt like today maybe I'll just show you some recent pickups that I have that have finally came in. I have been wanting to wear red. I love red on my nails, and I can't remember what it was. Maybe it was my beanie. It was something that was just like, girl, red is definitely one of your colors and you need to incorporate it in your wardrobe in some kind of way or subtle way. And so I was looking for sets because this time of year I really enjoy wearing just sets. I don't really like to think a lot when it's like colder weather. So yeah, I am going to show y'all what I got in. I'm hoping my audio is doing good today. I just didn't feel like hooking up my microphone. We're creating content, okay? We're just creating content and uploading it so I can get a little bit more comfortable and accustomed to you. So I'm not gonna even go through this whole spiel. So let's start with this shirt that I thought was super cute online. So as you can see, it is the Commence. I just found myself really liking the company because I do like the quality and I like the price point, and I feel like they kind of match. Now, I will say everything isn't the best quality, but I feel like I've kind of got a good hand on, like, you know, when they're explaining the fabric and the material. I just took a chance. And I just thought there was something so sexy about this sheer blouse, and I'm going to make sure that I style it for y'all. But look, it actually goes with my little pants. So if I wanted to just do this whole little monochromatic look, I could. I do like that the turtleneck is like kind of wide. And so I feel like I could literally wear this year round. I mean, in colder months, I can still go places. Of course, I would wear my fur coat on top of this. But I just felt like this was very sexy. And since we are, at least in Houston, we are really not that far from having spring weather, I just thought that this would be perfect. And I really love the color. You know, apparently brown, mousse, whatever it is like the Pantone color of the year. Before, I don't even pay attention to that stuff, but I just knew I wanted this shirt, and I felt like it would go with multiple things in my closet, and I guess it just so happens to be on trend. And so I'll make sure that we do a little try on session, but I just kind of want to show you guys what I have. And this is this little mocha brown top. I can't wait to see what it looks like on. It has some stretch to it, so I'm pretty glad. And it actually feels better in quality than it did on the actual picture. I wasn't sure. It is kind of like an oversized type of feel, at least on the picture, but I wasn't quite sure what the quality was going to be like. But it's actually really nice, and like I said, it has some stretch to it. So I think I got a size medium. I always get a medium because I just kind of like to be safe. Yeah, it's a medium, so we'll see when I try it on. So I'm really excited about this set because I love the silhouette. It's definitely on brand in terms of just where I am in my style. But I was super nervous in terms of what color, because this came in like black, a really pretty navy blue, and a red. And initially I was going to do navy blue because I have so much black in my closet. But I'm not really a navy blue girl, and when I looked around in my closet, I mean, though I have a lot of neutrals and I can make it work, I just felt like, Tori, you've been wanting to wear red, and you just really want to pop out and show some people. So this is me popping out. We are going to see. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, y'all, look at this. Now, immediately I'm thinking to myself, I probably could have did the small, but I always like I said, I just like to be safe. Because, you know, with these brands and these companies, sometimes things run small. And so this was kind of a new item. Well, I don't know how new it is, but I didn't really see any reviews, and I haven't seen anybody post this. So of course I am loving this. I'm a little nervous because sometimes these like pleats and stuff around my hips can make me look a little bit wider, but I'm going for it because I've been wanting a cardigan and I've been wanting red, and I was like, why not? Because I know this will look really cute with a lot of other items in my closet. And one thing about me and why I love sets and why I consider them kind of such a, I guess, a staple or a capsule for the winter is because I can wear them with multiple things. And obviously with spring being around the corner and this being kind of like still very much a lighter fabric or material, I can still get away with this. This is still going to work in the fall. So because, you know, I'm in Texas, I'm not somewhere where it's cold most of the year, this will actually be really functional for me. So these are the things that I think about when I am actually bringing things into my wardrobe. But the pants, y'all, one, I hope they fit. Two, I hope the look gives what it needs to give. And okay, so immediately I feel like, you know what, no, this may be perfect. I'm super excited. I feel like I'm gonna really love this set. So as you can see, the pants have kind of the same pleating at the bottom as well. And I just cannot, and it has like a little tie in there, and I do like that. So what I'm excited about is that I can wear this just like with a blazer, a button up. These become kind of like a statement pant for me. I will wear this with a sweatshirt. Like, these two pieces are it's already gonna be a look on its own, but I can already envision myself wearing this with multiple items in my closet. So I'm super glad that I got the red. Finally using my Osmo DJI camera, so that's what you guys are seeing. So yeah, I gotta go try this on like right now. This was literally the highlight of my day. I don't know what else I'm gonna do. I thought about getting out. I need to get out. Like, I really need to get out, get my mind off of things. But we'll see. Part of me feels like maybe I should edit some content, start editing this video so it can be up on time Sunday. But we'll see. But let me go try this one right quick. Okay, y'all, here we go. So what are you thinking? Okay, so first thoughts, like as I was putting it on, it is stretchy, but it's still kind of like a little restricting. And so maybe if I wanted a little bit more of an oversize, I probably could have went a size up. So again, this is a medium, and for reference, I'm probably more like a 34B or 34C cup. And I would consider, if I had to put a number to it, I'm like a size 6 up top. So, but this is like the medium. And let me suck in for y'all. Yeah, so I don't know. I do like the idea that I can wear my necklace and it's just kind of like still stated under this top. Now, I will say, with this being kind of like a baggy, on the website, the way the girl had it did look very similar, but it does make me feel like, okay, girl, like, what are we doing? What are we doing? So I feel like I'm just gonna have to play around with it a little bit and figure out how I want to do it, or if I just want to cut it off. Because part of me was like, girl, cut that off, sew that down, do something. But I don't know. I liked the idea of the turtleneck look, but I think I just have to kind of play with it, or I really just have to be okay with it being kind of like just, you know, a little oversized, just as is, kind of just, I don't know, understated, overstated. I don't know. But this is what the sheer shirt is giving. Bada bing, bada boom. Ooh, are y'all ready? This has really made my day. Okay, let me stop being dramatic. Y'all look. Why nobody tell me that red was my color? Like, why didn't anyone tell me that? Like, let me tell y'all something. I am very much still, you know, my minimalist, being very intentional about what I buy, but a girl still gets excited about clothes. That is one thing that is really important for me to communicate with y'all. Like, just because I do practice you know, a form of minimalism, simplicity, and being more intentional about consumption, your girl still likes clothes. I just find a way to control my spending, control what my inventory and things. But this is really giving me like super extra hips, like just giving me more than what I already have in the back. Like, it is really giving me a lot. So if y'all looking to add a little something or give the illusion of, this is for you. This technically probably would do better if it was a little shorter on me. And I honestly may consider taking it to a seamstress just to alter it a bit. I know some of y'all are like, girl, don't do that, but this is gonna drive me crazy. Immediately, let me just tell you, order a size down. This is a medium. I am literally a size probably 10 bottom, and it's extremely stretchy. This top is a medium, it's stretchy. I feel like the top is okay, but I still feel like I would have been fine doing a small. But this right here, this is not gonna work for me. Like this extra, like, you know, like I got like a botched booty. So I mean, the great thing is these are ordered as separate, so you could be a small top, be a larger bottom, vice versa, whatever. but the quality is actually pretty nice. I'm hot in it right now, so I feel like this is the appropriate time that you could wear it. Obviously, you'll need a bigger coat. But again, if you have a little junk in your trunk, be mindful that this is definitely going to give you a little bit more. From the front, it's like, okay, girl, this is cute, matches the pants, but from the side, it's like, okay. Okay guys, so decided to step out. Well, I guess I someone decided, but my friend told me, she was like, you're not staying home another day, so meet me out. We'll get some margaritas. So waiting on my girl Raquel. But I've been to this place before, Mexican Sugar. It's really good. So if you live in Houston, make sure you check it out because the Mexican food is Mexican. My friend said yes to the dress today.
That's some high-tech shit right here.
What the... Girl, this is the closest
High-tech, girl. What? The video is to end. This is what I need, I guess.
Tell me, go ahead and get you the... What's this thing called? The Osmo. Yes.
The Osmo.
Hey, so I've been sitting here for a while. Aimlessly scrolling. I'm so glad I actually got out tonight. And at first I was like, well, let me go to, I feel like y'all can't see me. First I was like, let me go like out. But I'm so glad I just did dinner. I came home and I came and just was aimlessly scrolling, knowing there are plenty of other things that I need to be doing. Because this year is the year of discipline and discernment. And it's funny because January has certainly started out with the theme of discernment in so many ways. And I'm not quite ready to really talk about what happened because there's still bats of trauma surrounding that. So if you are subscribed to the newsletter, then you'll probably hear a little bit of that because I've kind of already started writing out my February newsletter. So you'll pretty much get a little preview of what January has been for me. I'm glad that I did get out the house. The snow was gone. Kind of sad. I was kind of hoping it would stay around for a few days so I can go out and make some more snow angels. But today was a better day. Better than most. It's like the first day that I did not cry in the last, I don't know, probably the last 14. I'm like really showing up very vulnerable in this space. I don't know how I feel about it, but I hope it's being received well. My intuition saw it coming from a mile away. My soul felt the shift. And though this was not my lifetime love story, I am grateful for this season. It's funny how my discernment saved me from harm and perhaps saved my life, but I didn't trust it enough to save my heart. I recently saw a post that said, when you open up your heart, it gets better. And I felt that. Stay soft, beautiful souls. Until next Sunday.